Hey guys, Colin Hackman for the Run for the Ta Tas Go Time Race Management. So excited to have you all as a part of our Run for the Ta Tas event this year. Unfortunately, Hurricane Ian is bearing down on the west coast of Florida, and that's going to have impacts for us. I'm going to explain exactly what you need to know as far as the Run for the Ta Tas goes in this video as we go into your Monday evening. Obviously, Hurricane Ian is going to be something that is talked about on all of the news channels that you consume, on the websites. Just pay attention to the forecast. It does look like that it will make landfall somewhere along the west coast of Florida sometime between late Wednesday into early Friday. It's a wide swing because the storm is slowing, and that poses a problem for forecasters in trying to not only estimate direction but also intensity. Nonetheless, it looks like the west coast of Florida is going to be the area that will be most heavily impacted. But what that means for us is that we could see the onset of tropical storm force winds as early as Thursday evening. And if that's the case, it's going to make things problematic for us setting up the race. Also, we really don't have a rain date for events like this because we have insurance, we have police officers, we have volunteers, and we have a lot of people that help us out. And we're not going to put them in harm's way in the event that we have a tropical storm watch or warning, hurricane watch or warning, tornado watch or warning, or severe thunderstorm watch or warning. If it's raining and that's it, we're running. But if there is a warning put out by the National Weather Service, then we will not have the ability to have the event. And obviously, we'd rather have our public service workers and folks that are in the event out protecting their own property and lives as we head into what could be a potentially dangerous situation. Just have to watch those watches and warnings. We'll let you know if and when the race is canceled, but we do not have a makeup date for the event for the reasons that I just said. So, if the event's canceled, there will be a Run for the Ta Tas celebration at Poe's Tavern on Sunday. And that also is weather permitting, but if the storm gets out of here soon enough, we expect Sunday by 1 o'clock. I think the Panthers play at 4, so it could be a fun time to come down, get your shirt, get your medal, get involved, show us your pictures. If you ran virtually on Sunday or maybe Saturday after the storm blew through, we'd love to see those safely, obviously. Poe's Tavern will provide complimentary hospitality tent at the Wilmington Surgical Associates tent at Poe's Tavern in the parking lot. And Bill's Brewing will have a free beer available and beer samples as well. The run portion of the event will become a virtual race, like we're going back to 2020 and COVID, but we have cool virtual prizes, including the largest group picture, the most spirited group picture. We do a $200 fastest individual award on Strava. You got to tag Go Time, and then once you do, we will be able to sort those results. And we do an award for the fastest female, male, a middle of the pack award, and we also do the most spirited individual, also determined by our friends on Instagram and Facebook. There's the shirt. It's dope. I mean, that's probably one of the better ones that we've had. The finisher medal is great, and you can pick both of those up. If there is an in-person race, you can pick those up, what you see here on the left of the screen, at Fleet Feet from 2 to 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. If the race is canceled, which is looking increasingly likely with each additional model run and potential for tropical weather here in southeastern North Carolina, then we will allow you to pick those up either at Fleet Feet on Friday, nothing happening Saturday, and then Sunday at Poe's from 1 to 3 p.m. We should have all of that stuff available for you in those locations. If we're forced to cancel as well, and you've been training, as I know many of you have, I coach a few athletes that are participating in this weekend's Run for the Ta Tas. I know people have traveled here to do the same. But if we can't have the in-person race, you would also be able to obviously sign up virtually, but you could also, if you'd like, have a 30% off Battleship Half Marathon 5K entry for our November 13th event in downtown Wilmington. You'll still get your Run for the Ta Tas medal and shirt and bag, and then you'll also get all the benefits that you get for being in the Battleship Half Marathon at a discount that's cheaper than anyone who's in the 5K has paid in order to make a real live person event for you folks wanting to rip it and roar. I guess the main thing here is that this event goes to support a community of people who have either survived breast cancer, who have had a diagnosis of breast cancer, and organizations that help those who have had recent diagnosis with breast cancer in southeastern North Carolina in particular. It's a little different than a lot of the races that we do because we focus it all with charities that are based in New Hanover County. We appreciate your patience as we try to juggle this matrix of supporting those organizations but keeping everybody safe. So it's never easy. We obviously want to have in-person, real live events for you, but if we can't because of weather, we can't. Main mission here is for everybody to get checked. Remember, get checked. I had a bump on my arm that I was not sure about this year, and I went and got it checked and found out that I had melanoma, a microinvasive melanoma in my shoulder. It was taken out by Dr. Bebb, who is one of the sponsors of this event, and I'm grateful for that. I had the brevity or logic, I guess, to go in and get checked for that cancer, and so we're just encouraging people to get in and get checked because it is so much easier to treat cancer if you catch it early. It gives you a much better chance to live symptom-free, to reduce the amount of time that you might have to spend in the doctor's office, and improve your outcomes drastically. It's Run for the Ta Tas. I can't wait to see you guys. I love this event. I hope you do. It's an organic, Wilmington-based event that helps nonprofits from here in southeastern North Carolina, that brings some of the fastest freaking people that you've seen around, one of the most unique formats. Love to see you in person. Got my fingers crossed that things change, but if we can't have the event, you saw here what we're going to do in the event that we have to cancel the race. Let us know. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. Direct email is fine as well. We will answer all of the questions that come in for this year's Run for the Ta Tas. Thanks. God bless. We'll have another update on Thursday.